Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Theme Park Tycoon 2, where today we're going to be doing another tutorial, but it's going to be a little bit different today because I recorded this video with me speaking over it. But for some really irritating reason, my microphone was not enabled, so I'm going to have to voice over this video and try to describe best what's happening while also not, because I don't have a clue what's happening this entire time. I'm just going to have to work out what's happening depending on what is going on in the video. So right now I'm probably ranting on about how, we're doing a tutorial. Now, what I was saying basically here is that building entrances is a thing that everyone wants to know about. Everyone always asks, Joshua, how do you build an entrance? Blah, 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 blah. And not many people really know how to do it. And there's millions of different tutorials out there, not millions, but hundreds of different tutorials out there showing you how to build entrances. Now, today we're going to be building a kind of modern entrance, as you can see right here, which it looks like this sort of size from above. It's a fairly small entrance, but you can scale it up in however way you want, really, and build it in the same sort of style, but bigger. Obviously, if you've got a bigger park, but I mean, this is a fair enough sort of size for if you just want to build a small entrance. That's not too big or not too small. Now, I'm just showing you here how big it is compared to the entire park. That is the roller coaster that we built in the last episode, so if you haven't already gone and saw a look at that, go have a look at it right now, or else, you smell. But you can see here how big it is compared to the actual park. It's a fair size, it's not too big, it's not too small, although, like I just said, you can make it smaller or bigger depending on whatever you want to do using this style. But what I was basically saying is, without further ado, let's actually start building this thing. Now, what I'm going to do to start off here to basically make my life a bit easier is I'm going to lay out the different blocks here in the different colors, as you can see, and I'm going to basically just show you what all the colors are. So this is just the complete white in this block. Then we also get this black in this like smaller, thinner block right here, except for I realize this window's clicking through here for some weird ass reason, which I don't understand. Don't ask me, I don't know. But we get this block right here, and then we obviously need to get this right here, and we also need to get that exact same thing in white as well. But that one is in the complete black, as you can see right there. We get this one right here, that's in the complete white, and it just goes down like that. We have these bricks here, this brick wall, which I'll show you the color in a second, because I kind of forgot to do that. Then we obviously have this wooden roof trim here, which is in the complete black as well. The color of this is right here, as you can see right there. And then in a second, you'll see that we get something. I can't remember what exactly, but we get something. Just give it a second. Oh, yes. This pillar right here. There we go. We chuck that in right there. Magical, isn't it? And then we obviously need all the windows and stuff, which I'll show you right here. Chuck that in right there. And then we obviously need this little curved one as well, as you can see right there. Which means that we'll now be able to start building it pretty much after I show you the colours of this, which is just black, and that blue right there. You colour that and it looks like that. Bobbity bobbity boop. So what we're first going to do here, unless we've actually got other things that we need to copy. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to start. So what we want to first do is build a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long thingy up here, over here. Build it up by 3 and add 1 in the middle right here. Then what we're going to do in a second, after I show you what it's supposed to look like right there, we're going to get our brick and we're going to go around like this, up that by 2, and then as you can see right there, we're going to go across by 3 and not 4 like I did there, like a fucking massive idiot. Then what we're going to do is take those block white things there again, and we're going to go by 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to leave a free gap, 1, 2, 3 there, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave another free gap, 2, 3, go up by 3, and then we're going to add some more bricks going along there, 3 long, up that by 2, and then obviously another 3, and we're going to do the exact same shape that we did on the opposite side for the little ticket booths there, and we're going to chuck that in like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up that by 3, and then obviously have that one in the middle, obviously, as you can see right here. Now, next, what we're going to be doing, I'm not sure. This is the fun of doing a voiceover that I have no clue what was going through my mind. Oh, yes, this is what it looks like from above, and this is what it looks like from the front. So that's what you should be having by now, I guess, then. So, next, what we're going to be doing is maybe the roof, I'd like to say. Oh, no, we're going to be adding the bricks around here. Now, This takes a little bit of time, but basically what you need to do is just wrap all the buildings around with bricks. So I'll be back in a second once I've done that. Okay, so then next what we're going to do is we're going to grab this little white pillar. Now that's done. We're going to rotate it to the right one, and we're going to change this thingy here, the grid, to an 8. So as you can see right here, we can put it in so it's in this exact little position. You'll see in just a second. I'll place that down. You need to make sure that the blue part is going to the outer edge, like you can see right there, and you're going to place it just like that. In a second, I'll place it once I stop fanning around. Come on, place it. Get on with it. Get on with it. What am I doing right now? Okay. Yeah, so we want to place it like this, as you can see right here. Oh my god. Yes, we get the point. Right, just place it. There we go. And then we're going to place that up by 3. And we're going to do that basically on every single corner here, as you'll see in just a second. After I just show you what we do here, because this is a little bit different. We place it so it's a half like that, and then just 4 up like that. And you can just see, by looking from above that, you can see that shape like that, just to make sure that you've done it all right. And now we're going to want to do this on every single corner, and again, this is going to take quite a while, so I'm going to do another little cut here while I do all of that, because if not, it's going to take fucking ever. So I'll be back in a second once that's all done. Of course, you can pause this video anytime that you want if I'm going too fast, which obviously you're not going to be able to do this all in an instant like that. So if I'm going too fast, then of course you can pause the video, but I'm going to do a quick cut right here, and then all those pillars should be okay. So that is that now done. As you can see right there, we've got all the pillars all the way going around there. Pretty swagger, if you ask me. I don't know. But you can see there the shapes, what it looks like from above. So this is what it should look like from above. If it doesn't look like this, then you've done something wrong, obviously. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Next, what we're going to do then is we're going to add these little black edges around it so that it looks all pretty and all that sort of stuff. So we want to put these both to default now, just to make our life a bit easier. And we want to just wrap every single building around with this black. As you can see here, it's pretty simple. Just wrap it all the way around. I'm not going to skip this right here because we've been doing a lot of cuts recently, and you know, it's going to get a bit boring if I just keep on cutting over and over and over. And I don't want you guys to get confused, so I might as well show you this all the way around, just make sure that you all get it. I mean, this is a pretty simple part, to be honest. You're literally just wrapping the entire building round on this exact level like this, going all the way around, so that it kind of has like a bit of a, well, there's not really any other word for it than wrap, I guess, is there though? And it should look like this, which means it does look like it's starting to come together, I guess. And then after that, I realized that I've accidentally put that in, so we need to replace that with one of these little wooden beams, which is obviously in the blackest of black color, obviously. And we're going to paint that all along like that, chuck that all the way around on the edges. Come on, get on with it. Take your time. So we'll put that all the way around here, all the way around here. Ooh. And then all the way around this edge like this. And then we can basically, there we go, we're just chucking all that in like this, round here. And this is going to take quite a while. Now, something that I'm going to say while we're waiting for all this to happen, so that I don't have to do another cut here, is if you are getting confused at any point for this video and you have any questions, then please do leave them down in the comments down below. I'm absolutely fine with answering any questions for like a couple months. I'll be answering pretty much every single comment on my video, on any of my videos really. If I can, I'll answer any comments for like months, if that's possible. Because if you have any questions, then of course I'll answer them as I possibly can. So then, next, what we're going to do here, when I actually stop messing around, is we're going to be doing this sort of roof part here. So what you want to do is we're taking that one right there, and now you want to raise this up by 2. Obviously, you want to have it on default. We've got 2 there. I'm just checking that that's the right height. And then you want to chuck that all the way around so that it kind of connects all the buildings up around that corner there, round over here, and then you should get it all connected up with that one just sticking out on the edge. You could even extend that one out on the edge for a little bit longer if you wanted to add something under there, but this is just like a basic sort of design, as I've said, and you can expand that on however you want. Next, what you want to do is go into your vertical thingy and change that to a quarter, and you want to double up all of that wide. Not like what I've just done there, but there we go. So that it's a double thick thingy, and that should look nice, and you can see there how it should look. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to get that exact same thingy, but in black, and we're going to layer that all up once more with black, as you can see. So we should have something looking a little tiny bit like this. looking sexy. Next, what we're going to be doing then is we're going to be doing the roof up on top of the building. Now, what you want to do is set this to an 8 and just default vertical. So an 8 on the horizontal. And then you want to line it up so it goes exactly in line with one of those pillars like that. And if you just press shift, you can get it to the right level and put it in all like this. Now, on this last little bit here, you want to put it in the middle there so we don't get any graphic collision things. And you want to do that to basically all the roofs here, like that. And on these tower parts, you want to do something just a little bit like this, basically the same. But this will take a while, so we're going to cut after all these roofs are done. So let's get all them done. Right, so now that's all done. We've got all the roofing in there. What we're next going to do is we're going to chuck in all the little pillars. But this is what it should basically look like. And what we're going to then do is grab these pillars here, as you can see right here. These little thin ones. Now, I didn't show these before, but they're just those ones right there that are in white. You want to set your horizontal to a half, and then your vertical to a quarter. A half, sorry. So both half, and then you want to do this like this. And you want to just basically have the pillars going all the way across like this. Now you want to have these every single one, not every half, because remember you are on a half grid, so you don't want to do it every half, you want to do it every full one, and you want to do that all the way around, as you can see right here, even on this one right here, around here, you want to pillar it up like this, some more pillars around here, on this corner again. Now something I haven't really talked about, but I did talk about in the video, is these little corner bits. I do these as little shelters. But you literally could do these as anything. You could have some shops in here. You could even have some little plants in here and do it as like a bit of a greenery area. But personally, I live in Britain and it rains a lot here. So in real life, they would probably have something like this in at least in smaller parks. Because when it chucks it down, you want to, be undercover. So they might have these little spaces where you can sit down under cover. Seeing as it does normally piss it down the load. Hopefully it doesn't piss it down at a theme park though, because then, well, you got a problem because you can't go on any of the rides. But still, they might have these little areas that you can sit under in case it rains just for 5 or 10 minutes. So, as you can see there, we've done all the pillars, even on the back area. And now what we're going to do is we're going to chuck all the windows in, which you'll see right here. We're going to get these little square ones. We're going to set it to default everything, and we're just going to place these on every single one, as you can see right here, going all the way around. Going all the way around like here, or even on the back. Now you can do whatever you want with the back because it depends on what you're going to be doing. You could do like a bit of a plaza or something like that, but it completely depends. Next, what you're going to do though is you're going to get your vertical, set that to quarter, and do something like this. But you can do anything on the back really that you want. You can extend this style, you can build it, or you can build a different style. It's completely up to you really. This is quite an easy thing to build off of because it's very square and everything, so you're not going to have any problems with that, and you can build whatever you want. But what we're doing right now is we're getting those more rounded ones and we're chucking them on top of every single one, as you can see right here, going round, putting them on every single one. Oh, and we've suddenly just stopped for some reason. I don't know what I was on about here, but oh well. Yes, place it. Damn you, place it. I don't know what the fuck am I doing? Just place the damn things, would you? There we go. Right, so we just placing these on all of these here, not on that. That central one there is the only one that has the 2 square ones. The other ones, the ticket booth ones, you could do it if you want, but I feel like it doesn't look very ticket boothy if you do a double high window like that. I mean, you could even replace those windows on the main tower with a logo of some sorts, with like your theme park logo or something like that. You can do whatever you want really, but that's kind of the entire building now done, to be honest. We haven't got any more building to really do, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess, isn't it? So what we're going to be doing now is... Oh, yes, I forgot to put these pillars on right here, so we're just going to chuck in all those pillars, as you can see, like so. And next, what we're going to be doing, I think, is the fountain. So what you want to do is you want to go into terrain, block manipulation, remove /A. You want to up that to 3, and you want to just swipe that across like this, chuck that down by 1. Then what you want to do is you want to get those bricks again, cover that all in bricks all the way around the edge. As you can see right there, pretty simple. I mean, there's not much to it, is there really? And then what you want to do is terrain, paint terrain, concrete, chuck that in like that, and babbity boop. It's magical, isn't it? And then what you want to do is get these little corner pillars, set them to an 8th again, as we did earlier, chuck them in the corners like that, double them up, magical. Oh yeah, we need to set the vertical to default, just in case, because I'm an idiot, and I can sometimes do it wrong. And we just want to chuck these up like this. And we want to next use these little roof trims. Set it to default everything again if you want. And you just want to literally border all the way around like this. Pretty simple, isn't it? There you go. And then you want to next chuck in all these little fountain things. So you want to get these little tiny poles. You want to colour them. Well, I'll show you the colour in a minute. But you want to just put one in the middle like that. Then you want to set it to a quarter grid, which I'll show you in a second after I show you the colour, which is just this. It's just concrete and that colour right there. What you want to do is set your vertical to a quarter, and you want to do what I'm doing right now. 1, 2, 3, out like that. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, like that. So you want to do a zigzag 1, 2, 3, like that on every single thing. And if you do it right, 1, 2, 3, it should all make it into a nice little like X shape like that, and it'll all be dandy fine and beautiful and everything. Next, what we want to do though is chuck in all the actual fountains though. So what we want to do is use the 800 fountain, as you can see right here. Chuck that in right here, and then after we've got that big one there, we want to use this one right here, this £950 one I think it is, and you want to just rotate that until it goes into the center. So it's spraying into the center. Oh god, what am I doing? There we go. So it sprays into the center like so. And you want to do that on every single one. You just click R twice in between each one to make it point the right way. And you should have something like this. Obviously, if it's not like that, then go back and change it. This is quite a hard part to do. Fountains are just a bit of a pain. It's a bit hard to see what they're doing, all that sort of stuff. But there you go. And then what we do is we use these little glass walls right here. Oops, sorry, I've just banged the microphone. But we use these little glass panels right here. Chuck them all throughout here. They're obviously the whitest of white that you can get. And then we've got this like this. Now, you'll see that that's glitching a little bit, but that's just because when we actually get the paths in, we colour them in a special way, which I'm about to show you right here. Now, if I remember rightly, I don't actually do this in the tutorial, but here you can see what I'm on about. You have these, you have the edges as the, you have the edges as like black wood, and then it matches with the roof trims, and it looks all pretty and everything, and it should look fine, as you can see right here, looking dandy doozy dowsy. Next, what we're going to do though is we're going to do the paths. Now you can see the two different colours of paths right here. They're both that sort of grey, and then we've got the pebble and the brick path. You can rotate the brick path however you want. But what we're going to do here is we're going to place two pebbles like this, leave a one gap, go all the way over until we've got a two and a gap like that, so it should be looking a little bit like this. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way up there, and we're just going to fill it all in like that, like rightwards, not like that. I've accidentally just like done that there, but just ignore that. And then what we're going to do is grab our pebble once again, fill that up until it goes to the fountain like that. Then we're going to leave a gap, put 3 like that, leave a gap, put 3 like that, and then we're just going to fill the rest in with pebble like so. There you go. Don't put it under the tower like I accidentally just did. You don't want to put it under the tower because that'll look ugly. No, well, it doesn't look ugly. Sorry, people walk through it. I just got a bit stuck in the moment there. Next, what you want to do is grab your bricks though and just basically fill in all those shades, edges. And like I said, around the fountain, you want to change the curves to black to make it look right. Because if you don't, then it's not going to look as good. I mean, it still works, but it just doesn't look as good. And I forget to do that in this tutorial, but you obviously know that you need to do that. And it's simple as just changing the second colour on the path. Next, what we're going to be doing is chucking in these turnstiles, which you should be able to find down below. If the decals aren't down below, then please tell me, and I'll chuck them down below because I think I've forgotten. But we're just going to use this image panel like this. We're going to put the decal code in, and we're going to place 3 like that. Then we're going to rotate them like this. Now, I use these instead of the flag things because you can't place the flags on a half block, on a half grid for some weird reason. But if you want to have them up against one of the edges, then of course you can use one of the flags. I guess it does save you a couple £1,000 if you're on a budget. But I'm not really. I've got like a couple £100,000, and I've made more money since I started than at the end. But what we're now going to do here is we're going to get some little ropes like this. And then we're going to get these little fences. Oh, no. We're going to get these little fences like this. Colour them white. And then we're going to do a shape just like this. Just 2 like that on both sides. Then we're going to do one there, one there, one there. And do a little bit of a zigzag until we get to the end like that. And then we're just going to fill in the sides like so, as you can see right there, which means you should be getting a bit of a shape just like that. Pretty simple, although not simple at the same time. It's a simple test that's somehow made hard. Next, what we want to do though is we want to add all these little pillars in. Now these are just white, and you just want to have these at a half size, and you just want to fill these all in like this. As you can see right here, so it goes like this. Now this is going to take a while, so I'm going to cut once again until this is done. So I'll see you in just a second. Okie dokie, now that is done, what we're going to do here is grab these beams, which are completely white, obviously, and we're going to chuck them all the way across here like so, and all the way along on top of all the fences, which means you should get this really lovely little fence looking thing, which is basically, it's just a fancy version of a fence. I mean, you can just not use the normal fence, and that would be fine, but I think this looks more proper and fancy, and to be honest, this should just be a real fence in the game, but you know, we can still make it using other objects, so it's absolutely fine. And that's pretty much the entire thing done now. We've not got much else to really do, because all we've now got to do is all the lights and stuff, which you can see here. We grab that, and that's the colour right there, that grey, and then the second colour is white, and you can see where we put these all in right here. If you just put them both to default, as you can see right here, then you just lift that up, you place one right there. Over in this corner, once I've worked out what I'm doing, because I kind of forgot what I'm doing in this corner, it goes all the way right in the corner over here. Again, you just raise that up. In the middle right here, in the middle once again here, in this corner, and then under that one block right there. And then, except from that, we've only got the floor lights to do, which are right here, as you can see. You chuck that in there, and then you can see the colours right here. It's just white, that grey, and that grey once again. And I actually changed the distance right here. You can see in the light, I changed that to 2.5 and 20. Now you can change the item mode here to off during the day if you want, so that it's more realistic, because obviously they wouldn't have lights on it in the day. So if you wanted to do that, you can, but that's completely up to you. So I've just left it on default. Normally I do off during the day, so it's more realistic, but seeing as it's, you know, kind of up to you guys, I'll just leave that like that. Next, what we're going to do is put in all these benches. Now, I haven't told you the colour of these right now, but I can tell you the second colour is the same colour as the walls, and the first colour is white. And I'll actually show you the colours in a second. I completely forgot to show you the colours, but yeah, I'll do that in a second, as you'll see. After I put the bins in, because apparently I also forgot to do the bins. But the bins are the opposite colour to the benches, which I'll again show you in just a second, and I'm very sorry. But the benches are this colour right here. You've got the white and the same colour as the fence. Not the fence, sorry, the walls, the brick walls. And then if you just use this little switchy button right here, you can switch them over. As you can see, you just click that switch button, then you've got the colour of the bins. So next, what we're going to be doing is, actually no, I think that's everything done, isn't it? It probably is everything done. Yes, it looks like everything's done, so if we just get rid of all that, we've actually done right now. Now, like I said earlier, if you've got any questions, then leave a comment down below and I'll answer them. Like, for months, I'll answer any questions if you've got any. But except from that, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope it has helped you out. You can check out all my other links down below, like my second channel, my main channel. No, this is my channel. Second channel, stream channel, Twitch, all that sort of stuff. And it's very much appreciated if you go do all that. And leaving a like and subscribing and all that sort of stuff really helps. But except from that, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this has helped you out. And I hope to see you maybe in another video, hey? See you, everyone, hopefully soon.